welcome back. Last week, we talked about crying in the rain. I encourage you to share the note with a few words of appreciation to the people in your life who make you never have to cry in the rain. I know you didn't do it. Don't ask me how I know. You know I'm right. Well, it's not too late. Appreciate the people in your life today while you can. The moments are fleeting. Now let's get into today's note. Serendipity. When I learned the meaning of this word years ago, it became my favorite English word. The term was coined by the English writer Horace Walpole in 1754. He derived it from a Persian fairy tale, The Three Princes of Serendip, in which the princes made discoveries by accident and sagacity of things they were not in quest of. By the way, Serendip is an old name for the South Asian country called Sri Lanka. So why is serendipity my favorite English word? Rewind a little to the original definition. The princes made discoveries of things that they were not in quest of. You know how you are searching frantically for something and you can't seem to find it because your mind is so preoccupied with finding it in the usual places that you forgot to look in the unusual places. And then on a random day, you suddenly stumble on the thing you've sought for so long, on the day you least expect to find it, but in the very moment you really need it the most. Serendipity makes life fun and interesting. Serendipity gives you the hope that beautiful things can happen in the most unexpected ways. So aside from just telling you my favorite English word, why did I think it's necessary to talk about this today? A few weeks ago, I shared a note titled Short People Matter, and I said these words: find your unique advantage and run with it. Particularly as a young person, it can sometimes seem really difficult to actually find your unique advantage before you talk of running. You ask yourself burning questions like, how do I know what my unique advantage is? How can I identify the thing or things I am passionate about? What if I'm passionate about a lot of things? How can I identify the one that will make me successful or announce me to the world? To this question, my answer is that in many cases, it happens by serendipity. Sometimes your plans work and turn out beautiful. Other times your plans fail, like fail completely. But your failed plans point you in a different direction and you realize that the failed plan was the best thing that ever happened to you because it just helped you discover your true path and purpose. So knowing this, what should you do? That thing that you have chosen to do at this time, give it your all. And when I say that thing, in some cases it could actually be a couple of things. Not everybody is privileged to be able to focus on one thing at their early stages, because they have to juggle a lot of balls just to keep their head above water. But if you can keep at it, do your bits and do it well, things will get streamlined with time. As young people, we must understand that there's usually a wandering phase in our growth. Not wonder as per childlike wonder, but wonder as in wandering without clarity and direction. This is the time to test the waters and explore. As you explore, you gradually begin to discover yourself and your uniqueness. And sooner or later, you find yourself on the right path, where your focus becomes clear. For some people, it happens in their 20s or even earlier. For others, in their 50s or even later, just like how Colonel Harland Sanders started KFC at 65. I hope yours happens sooner than later, but the important thing is that it happens and that you savor every moment on the way to your big break. Make the most of where you are at every point in time while you discover your unique path and advantages. Clarity usually comes on the way by taking one step at a time. Most times, you do not necessarily need to clearly see all the steps that will get you to your desired destination. You just need to figure out the next step. Don't get caught up in the web of analyzing and overthinking what path you should take. Now, please don't get it twisted. It's important to plan and strategize so that you can take calculated risks and make the best moves. However, there's something called analysis paralysis. And this happens when you find yourself overthinking a situation to the point that you never make a decision or take action. Plan and strategize, but do what you need to do right now, where you are, and be fully invested in it. While at it, you just might find a treasure you weren't looking for. While you're at it, it's shaping you, and your direction is gradually getting aligned to your ultimate path. It could happen that you just find yourself in the right place at the right time, minding your own business, and boom, One single unplanned event completely changes your life when you least expect it. You may stumble on a golden opportunity while you are invested in something totally different. You may meet one person that changes your life's trajectory. Or you may be carrying out an unrelated task and a light bulb goes on in your head, heralding your eureka moments. This is the power of serendipity. But remember, it does not usually happen when you are seated with your hands folded. It happens when you are in the process. So, get in the music. As I said, it might happen sooner, it might happen later. But stay on track with an open mind. Keep learning and putting in your very best at the point you are now. Stay focused and dedicated, but don't forget to leave a little room for the beauty of serendipity. We'll pause here for today. I hope this was worth your time, and I hope you have a lovely week ahead. Thanks for listening. Please share this with someone if you found it useful. Let me say that again. Please share this with someone if you found it useful. As always, I'd appreciate your comments and feedback too. Till I come your way again, keep being amazing. My name is Murphy Nnamdi Ochoba.